I said this in my prior video. Booty shorts will save the WNBA. There's no doubt about this, okay? What's up, world? Welcome back to Cancel Thoughts. It's your boy Better Day. So the wage gap argument with the WNBA and the NBA is a topic that's been discussed ad nauseum, guys. And you guys kind of know a little bit about what my perspective is on that. And if you guys haven't seen my video, it's one of the first videos that I made on this channel, so check it out. But I'm going to be talking about it again today because very recently Shaq went on Angel Reese's podcast and the topic came up again. And a lot of people had a lot of words to say about Shaq and whether or not he should have been addressing this topic with her. So hit like, hit subscribe, and let's get right into it.
Is there a woman in sports or a woman in your life that you would want to give your flowers to?
All of them. Well, especially all the WNBA. I'm proud of you ladies, and I hope your dream comes true. If you listen to my method, your dream will definitely come through. Lower that rim a half a millisecond of an inch, and you don't strike this from the tape, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Don't. I'm telling you, just lower like that to where it gives you ability to dunk. Bro.
And obviously, a lot of people have had that exact suggestion in the past, and Tracy McGrady has gotten in hot water about it when he talked about it on ESPN as well. And obviously, you guys see that the reaction that she had there is the same reaction that all of the WNBA players have, and they're not receptive to it whatsoever. They think it's an insult or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, if you guys aren't going to be dunking on each other, there is no reason for anybody to want to tune into your sport.
Not a single one.
That's just the reality of the situation, guys. If guys weren't dunking in the NBA on each other, nobody would be watching that either. And the fundamental reality of it is that men and women are different, and there are things that men can do that women cannot. And on average, dudes can jump higher, run faster, dribble faster than women. And it's just a fact. It's not a sexist thing. And if you want to make it a sexist argument, then reality is sexist, and we can just call it that. But he goes on to say a lot of things, and I think we got to talk about that as well.
Bro, imagine you.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, dunking. You know how many T-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh my
what?
God.
What?
Oh God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay. All right. All right. Bro. All right.
I wouldn't buy that shirt, but I know my boy Christian and Alex will buy that shirt.
And that there was what a lot of people had an issue with. Obviously, Shaq is like a 50-something-year-old man here, guys. And that's what a lot of people had an issue with, is the fact that she's like, what, 22 or something, and he's like a 50-something-year-old man. It seemed kind of predatory on his part to be talking to her about this. But the reality of the situation is, let me ask you a question, okay? Is he wrong? Was he wrong at all in suggesting that if she was wearing those little tiny shorts, like booty shorts basically, and they were playing in the WNBA, people wouldn't watch them? I said this in my prior video. Booty shorts will save the WNBA. There's no doubt about this, okay? There are things that men are good at, and there are things that women are good at. Like I said earlier, men are obviously bigger, stronger, faster, and those are the things that nature blessed them with. Nature blessed women with being more attractive than men to a woman. So if you guys did things that accentuated you guys' beauty in ways that it doesn't necessarily do for the men, you guys would see a tick up in you guys' ticket sales.
Like overnight.
It's literally fundamentally just a fact, and it's not even an issue of sexism. People are not telling you guys this to try to belittle you or you guys getting emotional about it or whatnot. It's just the reality of the situation is that you're more attractive, and in order for you guys to get the viewership that you guys want, that you believe that you deserve, you gotta capitulate to what the audience wants. This isn't about you. If you want your money to start stacking up in the way that the hundreds of millions of dollars that the NBA players make, then you guys are going to start having to do things that are outside the box, and you guys are not going to get there by doing the exact same things that the guys do, because one, you can't do the exact same things that the guys do because a lot of y'all can't even dunk.
Because listen, you're not beautiful or good looking. You are gorgeous. There's a lot of gorgeous women in the NBA. Like I love seeing that when y'all be coming in, and then you know what else I realize this is like. Sometimes when people first see y'all, they see y'all as what y'all do. They don't know how fucking beautiful y'all are. But when y'all walk into the game, and men are watching the game, hey man, we like what we like. Oh my gosh, we like what we like. So we like.
The fans of sports are particularly men. Nothing he's saying here is fallacious. A lot of y'all have an issue, and this is something that's become kind of a topic or a bone of contention in our society, is that y'all don't like to be told what to do, especially when it's coming from men. The fact of the matter is Shaquille O'Neal is probably one of the best marketers in the world. He is a multi-millionaire. If he is telling you to be doing something from a marketing perspective, your basic intuition should be that, yo, this dude probably knows exactly what he's talking about because he sold hundreds of millions of dollars worth of merchandise, whether it's shoes, whether it's sodas or whatever. He has made a lot of money. And a lot of people wanted to say that, well, Angel looked like she was uncomfortable and she was trying to move on or whatever. Are y'all watching the same video that I watched? Because she doesn't necessarily look uncomfortable here. He's speaking to her as a mentor, which I believe he's one of her mentors, and he's telling her, yo, if you want to make more money, this is how you guys do it. And he complimented her, obviously. He said, you're a gorgeous woman. She didn't necessarily seem uncomforted by that. She just basically said, thank you. A lot of y'all are just like putting yourself in the position of how you would feel in that particular situation and trying to like impart that onto them. That's not their relationship at all. And he obviously said earlier in this video, obviously he wouldn't buy that t-shirt, but the other dudes in there would.
He's not lying.
Like that, and then you see y'all dunking, man, y'all money gonna go up tremendously. And y'all can look at me and in the comments, you're crazy. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Because y'all are not just fine and hot. I'm like, y'all, some of y'all are gorgeous. Like you, when you dress up, and you like really dress up, and you are a beautiful, phenomenal looking black woman. And there's a lot of y'all out there. It really is. White ones too. Like y'all got some hot mamas in the WNBA. Y'all really do. So focus on that, and then focus on what the guys like.
No, we don't care what the guys like.
That's the problem.
Looking for approval.
That's the problem. See?
No.
So you don't care about what your core audience likes, then you're never, ever, ever going to get to where you say you want to get to. It's like people don't understand the basic principles of economics here. The market decides what they want. You cannot tell the market what it wants. The market is the market, and it's going to do what it does. And if you don't want to capitulate to that, that's fine. Your product will just not be desired. And it hasn't been desired since the inception of the WNBA, and it's going to continue to not be desired. And I think what's her name, Caitlin Clark, is weighing or deciding to kind of go overseas or whatever. So that's even going to be a bigger blow for you guys' bottom line, because that's the chick that a lot of people are looking at and watching and tuning in for, because she has skills that put her on a level that's above the rest of you guys. And you guys have obviously been attacking her over the past rookie season of hers, which I think is just a complete stupidity on you guys' part. But hey, you guys can either listen to the marketing geniuses like Shaq, or you guys can
shut the fuck up.
I'm going to end off on this note. One of the biggest problems that I have with the WNBA is that it's been allowed to exist with subsidization from the NBA.
That needs to stop.
And we don't do this with any other business and any other economic market or sector of the economy. We literally allow this WNBA to exist because of it's kind of a tokenization. And I think that's something that the women should be upset about, is the fact that they even need to be subsidized by the NBA. And the fact that they never bring that up to me is just like, it's ironic in a way that I don't necessarily think a lot of people pay attention to. But in every other business, we allow it to either succeed or fail, except for this, because we think it's like something that we need to do, and it's kind of a predication on our society, and it's an indictment of our society to not have women's sports be kind of elevated right next to men. And I just think we should allow it to fail. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the entire WNBA wage gap situation. And do you guys notice, as a matter of fact, that they don't ever talk about the wage gap when it's in the reverse? So for example, when we talk about modeling and male models making far less than female models, why do you think that they never bring that up when they talk about these wage gaps and the unfairness in a marketplace? Just food for thought, guys. But again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this video. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I really do appreciate you. If you liked what you heard today, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you didn't like what you heard, thanks for watching the whole video. Consider leaving a comment in the comment section and telling me exactly what you disagreed with. Either way, thanks for joining me on this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.